Hello everyone, welcome to this yoga class for great emotional release. We are going to start today in a child's pose. Bring your forehead to the ground and just connect back to your breath. Feel the floor underneath you supporting you. Now let's bring the hands to the left side. You can slightly bring your whole body to the left, feeling a nice opening in the right side body. And let's switch to the other side. Return your hands back to the middle of the mat. Come onto your hands and knees. We are going to take a puppy pose, so your hips are above your knees. Straighten out your arms in front of you. And start to release your chest to the floor. You can bring your forehead to the floor as well. Maybe you want to go deeper and come onto your chin, wherever you are today. Feel that nice opening in your upper back and your shoulders. Okay, shift your weight all the way to your lower arms and come down onto your belly. Now place one arm in cactus next to you, and the other hand can come up like this, and you are going to push your body to the side where the arm is in cactus pose. You can lower your ear to the floor, place your foot behind you. This is an intense stretch for the shoulders and the chest. So find the position that's comfortable for you. Don't push it too far. Okay, and let's switch to the other side. Arm in cactus, other hand like this, and push to the side. And roll back onto your belly. Place your hands next to your chest and push back into a child's pose. Feel the difference you feel already in your chest. Imagine like every tension that leaves your body is some stress and stored emotions leaving you. Breathe them out. Come into tabletop. Tuck under your toes. Press into the hands, pushing the shoulders slightly apart. And start lifting up into a downward facing dog. You can walk it out here for a bit. And find stillness. Look in between your hands and step your right foot to the front. Lower the left knee. Square out your hips. You can do this by placing your hands on your hips, squaring them out with the front of the mat. And just place your hands on your knee. Let them rest here. Open up your chest. Breathe into your heart chakra, giving it some extra love. Now place the hands on the mat and push back into a half split position. I like to scoop my foot a bit to the front. Square out those hips again. Make your spine straight. And then you're going to bend forward. Imagine like you're trying to bring your chest towards your foot, so your spine stays straight. This is not about going the deepest as you can or trying to force anything on your body. This is just finding the position where you feel a nice stretch, where you feel a release. And with that release in the body, your emotions can also release. You can breathe into the places you feel tension and allow yourself to breathe out all the stored emotions in that place. Okay, now come back into that low lunge. Tuck under your toes and step back into a downward facing dog. Walk it out here for a bit, releasing any tension after the stretches we just did. And now step your left foot in between your hands. Lower the right knee to the floor. Find your position. Open up that heart. Dropping the shoulders away. Feeling that nice opening on the top of your right leg. Okay, bring the hands to the floor and come into that half split position. Straighten out your spine and try to bring your chest towards your foot. Bending from the hip crease here. Keep elongating that spine. Send some love to yourself and to those places you feel tension in. Okay, come back into that low lunge. And step back into a downward facing dog. Maybe walk it out again for a bit. See how much deeper you can go now after these stretches. Round forward into a high plank. Bring your knees to the floor, your chest and your chin. Lower your pelvis as well. Push up into a Sphinx pose. And come back into a downward facing dog. Now step your right foot in between your hands. And you're going to turn to the middle of the mat. So you can stay low here. And bring your left knee to the floor. You can lift up your right foot, pointing the toes up to the sky. Point the knee up to the sky as well. Try to bring your foot and your knee in a straight line. And just start rocking to the front and to the back, warming up that inner thigh here. Then when you feel ready for it, you can lower onto your elbows. Feeling a nice deep release in your inner thigh and your hamstring. Okay, come back up. Let's switch to the other side. So now your foot is going in the place where your knee was. And the other way around. Point the toes upwards. Gently rock to the front and to the back, warming up that inner thigh. And when you are ready, you can come onto your elbows. Okay, now come out. Let's take a full frog pose. So you can choose to keep your feet in a 90-degree angle or bring them together. Whatever feels more comfortable for you right now. And then lower onto your elbows if you can. Or stay on your hands, whatever. Find a position that you feel a nice deep stretch. And just breathe. Breathe into those places. Let all the emotions come up and come out. Maybe you want to bring your forehead to the floor. And come up onto your hands. Bring your feet together. Bring your knees together. And make your way onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest. Maybe you want to move them around. Circular movements. Now place your right ankle over top of your left knee. And start to bring your left knee closer and towards your chest. You can grab behind your hamstrings and push your right knee out with your right elbow. Now let's switch to the other side. And release. Bring your knees into your chest. Place your right arm next to your body and bring your knees towards the left side of your body, taking a gentle twist where you can look over your right shoulder. Now bring your knees back to center and switch to the other side. And come back to center. Now release your arms and your legs to the floor, taking our final pose, corpse pose or savasana. Just breathe here. That's all you have to do right now is breathe. Feel free to stay here for as long as you want to. You can come out now with me. Come onto your side to fetal position and come into a cross-legged position on your mat. Place your hands on your heart and say thank you to yourself. Thank you. Thank you for doing exactly what you and your body needed. I hope you enjoyed this class, and I hope to see you next time. Namaste. If you did enjoy the class, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel to see more.